This is Marketing Your Book, Part 2, Paid Advertising. Today we're talking about spending money to reach people and maybe make money. No warranties. I have found in the past that spending $20 gets you like $1 in sales, but it means that one more person is reading your book. Since I'm not doing this to make money, I'm doing this to reach readers. That to me is important. There was a writer on Facebook who does regular ads. He does weekly ads over and over and over, months at a time, but he has 12 books already, and he does an adventure series. He says it does good for him in sales, and he's doing it the right way. He's spending several $100s a year advertising and saturating the marketplace. Let's show you how we're going to do this. We start with Amazon. I was not thrilled with how it worked. I tried it once. I would not try it again. You go into your dashboard, promote and advertise. For print books, these are the campaigns you get. And what it amounts to is when a person goes and visits a book that they want to see. Here's one of my books. When a person goes and visits a book that they want to see, you can bid to have your book put down here. Now, this is what we might call eBay for Amazon advertising. You set up a dollar amount and you choose whether or not you want to increase or decrease your bid, or have a fixed bid, or just keep the lowest bid possible, and other people are bidding against you. It's the person with the best bid that gets on the bottom here, and people still have to go to it and still have to look at it. You're not seeing it up here. So this was what the ad situation was. I personally didn't like it. I would have much rather an ad come up on the side. That's how it comes up at Facebook. It comes up either on the side, or in Facebook you see it when you're scrolling through the pages, like in our writer sites or in the reader sites when you're scrolling through the pages. This is the Amazon way of doing things. You can do it either a sponsored brand, you can do it either for all your books, or you can do it for a specific book. I personally enjoyed and liked the Facebook method, and have already started my ad here, and I'm going to show you the ad in a separate link. But here's the ad here. I've already called it in. You do that down here. Select media. You can upload your own ad, which I did in Microsoft Paint, or you can do it in anything else. You can do it in Adobe Photoshop. You can do it in any paint and draw program. You can do it in BIMP 2. You can get your ads from the ad account folder, Instagram page, or stock images if you want to use a stock image. I have most of my books in here just in case, but I make full and complete ads like this. And this is what it's going to look like. And my headline is Songwriters and Bands. I've selected Learn More for the push button. You can do any of these in the push button if you want to. I chose Learn More. That will send them to another site where I have links for both Amazon and Barnes & Noble, because I make the ebook available as both a Kindle and an e-publish. The problem with sending people to Amazon is, first of all, some people don't like Amazon, so they won't buy from Amazon. Second of all, it's only Kindle. You can't put a Kindle into a Nook book. You can't put a Kindle into a Kobo. You can't put a Kindle into an iBook. So if you run an ad and send people to Amazon, the only thing they can really buy there that everybody would want would be the print book. And in my case, that's $9.99. So I'm giving them a choice of a print book or an ebook. Now, the problem here is it's sending them to a third-party site, which is right here, which I wrote today. As you can see here, starting a record label and recording studio. The ebook is $2.99 in the USA, and I'm only advertising in the USA. The print book is $9.99. And if they click on this picture here, and it sends them to Amazon, and there they can buy the ebook for $2.99 or select the print book. And if I do the other one, it sends them to Barnes & Noble, where you get the same deal. I also tell them that they can go to their own local bookstore. I tell them that the book should be delivered to them immediately, the ebook, after the transaction. After you pay with a credit card at either Amazon or Barnes & Noble, it should be emailed to you, or sent to you, or sent to your device. The print book will take 10 to 20 days or so for delivery. The print book, when ordered from Barnes & Noble, comes from Lightning Source in Tennessee. when ordering the print book from Amazon. It comes from one of 5 build-on-demand sites in the country. The one in my neck of the woods is Delaware. But if somebody orders it from Chicago, they will print it at the Chicago site, the one in Illinois. If somebody orders it from Miami, they will print it at the new, I don't know if it's open yet, the new build-on-demand Amazon site in Florida. They have several sites elsewhere. I suppose they have them on the West Coast, maybe California or Oregon or Washington, and maybe in the middle of America. Lightning Source has 3 in Tennessee, 1 in Jackson, and 2 or 3 in Laverne. This is how a person would order it. And let's go back to the ad campaign. We're back to the ad campaign. This is your goal. And I'm changing this to get more website visitors. Let's see what happens with that. I am listing the website URL. That's the sales site. My audience, people living in the United States, age 18 to 40. You can also search this area for business types, hobby types, etc. And in doing that, I came up with people who matched interests: music, country music, dance music, electronic music, recording, audio engineering, recording studio or production music, record label. So these become my target audience, 18 to 40. I am much older than 40, but I don't think people older than 40 are looking to start their own recording studio or their own record studio or their own home studio. They've either got it by then or they're working for it. This is mostly for people in high school and college, for people in the Berklee College of Music, for people at Musicians Institute in Los Angeles, Dick Groves Music in Los Angeles, who want to start a music studio or a record label. It's actually a music production label. You can make CDs, you can make LPs, but most people today are doing streaming, and I teach you how. That's what the book is all about, learning how to put your stuff on Spotify, learning how to do copyrights. And that was all in the Learn More site down here, which I talk about, covers liabilities, etc., etc., etc. I show the size, 164 pages, with images and graphics. The duration, I'm going to do this for 7 days. I'm a cheapskate. We're doing $5 a day, and that's going to get me between 600 and roughly 2,000 people. They may give me 82 to 230 clicks on my Learn More button. I'll tell you right now, 20, 30, 40 clicks to that site is good for me. And if 1 or 2 of those people buys the ebook, goes to either Amazon or Barnes & Noble, that is what my goal is. And again, I'm only going to make $2 or so on the book if 1 person orders it, and it's going to cost me $35 to run the ad. Understand this going in. There is no warranties. You may not make sales. If you make a sale, it may be $2, $3, $4 against this $35, and some people are going to be upset about that. So understand this going in. I have also limited myself. I'm not going to cite Instagram, and I'm not going to cite Messenger. And I have to update my Metapixel. So I'm going to have to go in and update my Metapixel. And then it's a matter of giving them your credit card number. And then this ad will run for a week ending on August 7th. I'm also going to touch on another paid ad situation. And this one is very expensive. This is only for people who do fantasy, science fiction, mystery. These are the Dell books, and they do the Asimov science fiction, Alfred Hitchcock. These are print magazines and websites. They are very expensive, and you have to supply the ad copy. The online magazine is separate. Advertising, rates and specs. And there's the media kit. Half-page horizontal, $600. And here's the web rate, $250 for 1 month, $650 for 3 months. 82,000 visitors yearly. Let's divide that by 12. We'll call it 7,000. 250 divided by 7,000 is potentially 3.5 cents a person. And here are your ads closing. And of course, you have to make an ad copy. You have to do this. You have to do this in a paint program or in a program like Microsoft Publisher. and you have to submit it as a PDF file. For $600, you get not quite 5 inches by not quite 4 inches. And it would be put on a page in the magazine under somebody's article or under somebody's short story. You can also get the covers, and you can also get the back covers, and you can also get a full page, and those are way more expensive. Inside front cover, $1,400 for the inside front cover. That is considered to be one of the most sought after spots. And these ad rates would probably apply to Ellery Queen. These are all Dell magazines, Analog, Hitchcock, Ellery Queen. These are all from Dell magazines, Norwalk, Connecticut. By the way, you can submit short stories to these magazines. They pay 8 cents a word. They take up to 7,500 words, I believe. If you're an established author who's been in their books before, they may take a novelette or a novella from you and pay a lot more probably for it. But if you're a starting author, mystery or science fiction or fantasy, to these magazines, I believe they want it double-spaced, your name at the top left corner. If they like your story, they'll pay you and print it. And there are other science fiction magazines out there, Clarkesworld, Apex, Strange Horizons. These magazines also take paid ads if you're a science fiction or fantasy writer. But as you can see, it's expensive. There is no warranty implied. Just because a person sees your ad doesn't mean they're going to buy the book. This is our look at paid advertising. I told you it's going to cost you some money. Our next part is going to be 3 places where you can do advertising using the same kind of an ad that I had or building a different ad. I'm going to show you how to do it in places, but that's going to be labor intensive. You have to physically do it, and you have to physically do it day in and day out, week after week. And again, there's no warranty that anything is going to work. So this is our look at book promotion part 2. If you found this program informative, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Here, I discuss the nuts and bolts of writing and publishing, editing, cover creation, copyrights, picking a self-publisher, making a website, putting books into stores, how to get your manuscript before agents and publishers. And I add new content all the time. So have a good writing day.